Hail to the Commanders! Hail victory! Hail to the Commanders, hail victory.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Taylor to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 boxes, 18 Rattler.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Taking a shot on the first play. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
And I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Blue striker. Hut.
Here's the long back on the handoff. He dodged the tackle, and he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Hut.
Back to the well again. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down from the 41.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
On play action, here's Young. Completed over the middle. He's got it in the red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here we go. Here we go. Shovel 38. Ready?
On first down, they'll run. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained 1 yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Red, set.
Young on the play action. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
3rd down. Commanders in the dime. 6 DBs out there.
Set. Red, set.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Revis able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Taylor to return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd 10.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
So 1st down from the 41.
Check.
They give it to him again. He's out in the clear. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get 6 more on their early advantage.
The kicker on for the point after.
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Yellow. Here, ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He finds his running back. Oh, he lost the football. And the Commanders pick this one up. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Crack all 80. Steady.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Top down. Cougar 19.
Daniels from the pistol. Short pass brought in. It's inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 40.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay,
So
right.
good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
10. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready?
Young on 1st and 10. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offensive line fast.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Commanders' 44-yard line.
White.
Young working from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Ready. Blue 32. Hut.
They're going for it. Young. On the move, headed right. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. New set of downs for him from the 31. Setting him on the dime. Massive hits. The ball's out. And And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Well, he got his own miscue back, so no harm, no foul, but they're still not happy seeing him putting that football on the ground.
It's not like he just dropped it, though. It took a pretty nice hit to jar it free, but what do they teach you? When you got a nice game, what do you got to do?
Ball security, Brock, is job security.
Put that on a T-shirt.
He can run it. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Shovel, 38.
Oops, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. First and goal, a little bit tougher here. Setting up the running back screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 14-yard line.
Still a good bit of work to do here, Brock, as they come up on it, 2nd and goal.
Set.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's hauled down there for the sack on the final play of quarter number 1. That's the end of 1, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. Bit of an early blowout, 21-3. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They need the right call here. It'll be 3rd and goal. Young on 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Ready.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Plowing up the middle. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Cup 19. Down. Cougar 19. Ready.
On the gun, it's Daniels. He puts a mare under it deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30.
Ready.
Lone back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Another carry for him. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Out of
the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
On the set.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
Hello.
And drawn up here for Daniels. They crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
To the line and sets. Here we go, first down.
Get it.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again.
Commanders 28, Panthers 3.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here,
Going play action. Young. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's the handoff. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Start.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced that to his right. He takes it himself. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Man in motion here. Man in motion out of the slot. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around.
Okay, ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Shot alert.
Drive play straight ahead. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. There's Nick Scorton there on the play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run here on 1st down. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis and that run support.
Chased out to his right. Washington touchdown. The Commanders bump racing them to the halftime locker room. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Yellow.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Escapes out to the left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
Their own 23-yard line.
Ready, break.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Daniels now. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Christian Watson with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders continue adding on to that lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive.
Okay, right.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Come on, set. 45, wide. Set.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's out the clear. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Set, hut.
Play action now, Young. Throw finds Mitchell Evans. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Down. Hut, hut.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be touchdown brought. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
10 cycles.
Goes to the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup.
Looking for a pass on second and short.
At the 4-yard line.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they have third and short.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Yellow, ready.
Final throw before the break. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers narrow the lead entering halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Harrison Mevis on to try to point after. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On the ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Whoop, here we go.
Now it's Young. Pass call on the sideline by McMillan. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Panthers, first down.
Here we go.
First and 10.
Shotgun snap out of Young. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
60 red. Shot, 17. Ultra. Go ultra. Cut.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Ready, ready. 45, white. Black ultra. Ready.
4th down, Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Stop. Go.
Hand off to the back. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Sends this to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Ready, set.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Buffalo 18. Back. 18 Cardinal, 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready.
They'll throw for it. Be the first and more. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
That's to Laporta again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Black 40. Hut.
On play action, here's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Mitchell Evans on that one. So that brings up 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
The give here on 2nd. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That ball is out. Young lost it. And the Commanders pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready.
They'll run it from the gun. Starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
70 Timberwolf.
Now Daniels to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
To throw, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Washington first down.
Get it. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, Well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ready,
Last
break.
run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Come on, come on. Set.
From the gun, it's Daniels. This one's caught. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Here we go.
Washington
Set.
will line up for
Ready.
the two-point conversion.
This one left for Daniels. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Panthers 48, Panthers
The
10.
Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a
Their
touchback.
own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Stop that time by Jamel Dean.
Right through.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 39-yard line.
Young working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go. Black. Set.
Now Young. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
Again, it's Young. Forced out to his right. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the fourth. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Panthers take 7 points off the deficit.
Commanders 48, Panthers 17.
They're going down swinging. We see here getting ready for an onside kick. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go. Ready.
Play action now with Daniels. He rolls to his right. Going all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey.
Daniels from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 by Buffalo 18.
From the red zone now. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close. That edge, they're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Right up the gut. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Slot man motioned over. Chased out to his right. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set.
Now it's Young. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So 1st down from the 41.
COVID-19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to have this one down to the 28. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
Come on, come on.
Out of the gun, Daniels. There he goes. The Panthers got him. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Daniels now. Back to a familiar target. It's Watson. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tack on 7 more to their lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 45, White.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one's complete, right side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A pause now to deal with an injured player, and everyone recognizing who it is. Quarterback Bryce Young, the one in need of some assistance. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Here we go, shot.
Quick throw completed out to the left. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Looking now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the red zone on first. Cut near the goal line. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there.
And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he...
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Commanders are running them out of the building. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this two-point attempt.
The Commanders will line up for the
18
two-point
Cardinal,
conversion.
18.
Oh, and he's got a man open, complete! And he's into the end zone, so the blowout continues as they tack on 2 more. All right, I think I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Game well decided. How does a former player like yourself feel about that decision?
Yeah, whatever you think your answer is, Kate, you're right. I don't think there's anybody that likes this, and I don't think it really is a case when you're up this big. You're just trying to embarrass your opponent, and you better be careful.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ready, go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Shut up.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds Evans, left side. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Finding Johnson once more. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looks like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Mustang 19, 70. 70, tip 18, Pioneer. Go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, I don't know what more to say. Just a dominating effort, really, in every phase. To put up a score like this in this league, it's hard to do. It takes all 3 phases to get it done. And mercifully, well, we're getting closer to the end of this one.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They're going to pass it here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's a handoff. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The Commanders ready for the punt. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, 65, check, Bronco 80. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun here. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
7-5, Cowboy 80.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has a man on target to Johnson. He takes it down to the 33. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
33-yard line.
First
down now, ball at the 33.
Come on, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Stay with him. Ready.
Sticking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Charlotte.